S1E4 of the Untimed Down podcast. It is a special episode. As you can see, it's Halloween. And I am your host, Dinosaur Webbo. And I'm joined on this spooky Halloween night with Mr. Kobe and Mr. Cody. Fellas, how are we feeling tonight?
Feeling Gucci.
We feeling nicey. And I want to say, I would have been Shrek if this was done on Halloween Day. I would have been green, had some ears, but Webb sold, so here we are.
And I would also just like to put this out there. Kobe did say he was going to be Spider-Man, and then I just jump into this, and I'm the only one with the costume. So that's okay.
That's so
Webbo, per usual, carries, so...
I mean, I came as Peter Parker, so...
Okay, I hate you more than anything in the world.
Came as Johnny Sins.
With that being said, all you little goblin ghouls out there, let's just get right into the first game of the week, which is going to be tomorrow night, Thursday that is, and it's going to be your Ravens and Dolphins. Baltimore is coming in a minus 7.5 point favorite, and the over/under is 50.5.
And they're playing in Miami.
In Miami,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'll take it first off the top here. I think Baltimore wins, especially with Lamar coming back. He should have came back last week, but whatever. I think Baltimore wins here. I think they're gonna probably get rolling here. Win a 4 or 5 in a row. I could just feel it coming as a Steelers fan. We're not gonna hold the division for much longer. That's gonna go bye-bye. Tua, I will say Tua did look pretty good last week. He had 3 or 4 touchdowns. I think Kobe said 4. That's got to be encouraging for Dolphins fans, even though their season's basically over, essentially. I mean, I think most of them would say that. But Tua's going to be there next year because they're paying him all that money. So I guess just baby steps, build it as you go. But give me the Ravens here, and give me the Ravens to cover 7.5. I'm going to not do anything with the over-under.
I think it's clear cut. Baltimore's going to get that offense rolling once Lamar gets back, or at least we all hope so. It's going to be easy. Miami's defense has looked shoddy, and Baltimore's run game is just going to run all over. I think we might see a Lamar Jackson and a Derrick Henry rushing touchdown. Wouldn't be surprised to see both of those. I would take Baltimore to cover the spread, clear cut, easy.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you, fellas. I think that the Ravens are going to win this game, and it's not going to be particularly close. I think that Tua just had his best game of the year, and it's going to be followed on a prime time stage where the world's watching, and that does not bode well for Tua, in my opinion.
It does not.
I've got Lamar returning and putting on a show. Like you said, I do agree with you, Kobe. I think the run game is going to get going because I think they're going to be up by a half, by potentially up 2 to 3 touchdowns, and they'll just run the ball the second half. So yeah, a Lamar and Derrick Henry touchdown seems like a pretty good bet for me.
Do we want to do score predictions for this game? I forgot to give mine. I'll go like 33-21. That's what I'm going to go.
Yeah, I like 28-10. Ravens.
I like 28-14. I don't think Miami's going to clear 20 points.
Yeah.
The only reason I say that is Ravens' defense is one of the worst I've ever seen as well.
That's true.
They suck.
But I think Dolphins will come in and just dominate time of possession.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just keep it rolling. Okay, perfect one to roll out into. The next game headed into the weekend is going to be the Atlanta Falcons are going into Gillette to play the New England Patriots. The Patriots are coming in at a minus 5.5 point favorite, and the over/under is 45.5. Kobe, what are we feeling on this game?
I think it could be a good game. Atlanta, plays up and then they play down. It's they're just definition mid, I think, right now. And I really like New England coming into this week. May VP, Drake May has been absolutely balling. He's looked like one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now. Ramondre hasn't been practicing, so hopefully we'll see Henderson, take over the run game. I'd love to see that as a Henderson owner. Please, I'm begging.
Hey, start him this week.
Atlanta's always scary with Bijan, with London. They have weapons. They could, put up a game with anybody. But just based off what we've seen, the consistency we've seen, I got to take New England.
I will pick up off that. We saw Bijan have a not so light Bijan game last week. I think for fantasy purposes, I don't think he's ever scored under 10 points, and I think last week he did. So I think he bounces back probably big here. I think they said Penix would be back, so Cousins probably won't get to start again. But yeah, like Kobe was saying, Drake's just been on another level. I know he threw an early pick in last week's game, but he bounced back, which is what you want to see from your second-year quarterback. He bounced back in a big way. And what are the Patriots? 6-2 right now, so they're rolling a little bit. I'm gonna take. And what was the spread to this game?
Spread is gonna be New England 5.5, and then the total points is 45.5.
So I think New England probably wins, but I'm gonna take the Falcons with the minus points here. So I think they win, but probably by like a field goal. I just think the Falcons are hit or miss on offense, and maybe this week with Penix back, they get a little juice. I can see maybe Bijan getting about, 100 receiving and rushing yards together. I know New England's defense is pretty good. Sprinkling a touchdown probably. So I would take the Falcons to cover, but I think Patriots win, but Falcons to cover.
Yeah, I am in agreement. Obviously, I'm taking the Patriots. I would take the Patriots every week. I do like to hear the Drake May love. I don't think he'll win it. Too young, doesn't have the name right yet, but I do think he deserves.
Only reason is because he's too young. Yeah.
But I do think he deserves to be up in the conversation. He's playing like a legit MVP. I know I'm biased, but I think other people are starting to realize this kid's actually good. Same with Daniel Jones, Mahomes, Allen. I mean, those guys deserve to be up there. I also think
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. He won't win it. It's a quarterback award, but
he needs to be in that conference.
He won't win. There's no way he'll win it. It's a quarterback award.
He's
but
been
he
better
be
for Indy than Daniel Jones has.
He's putting up better numbers at this point than Saquon did when people wanted him, in conversation for the MVP.
And he didn't win it. So, but anyways, yeah, I'm taking the Pats. I do think the Patriots cover. I do think they cover that. I will say this. Patriots have not allowed a running back to rush for more than 50 yards all season. So, they have a really dominant front seven with Spillane in the middle and Milton Williams in the middle of the line. Milton Williams is worth every penny, by the way. Dude's an absolute beast. Harold Landry, really good as well. And then, so hopefully we can hold Bijan down below, not to have a crazy game. I do think he will hurt us a little bit in the receiving game.
He's definitely going to be the one if the Falcons are doing anything. It's going to be because of him. I think is good. I mean, Christian Gonzalez he's playing. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, then take Drake London out. Drake London will be useless. Kyle Pitts, and so Bijan's literally the last one that can. I mean, the only one that's going to be able to hurt you. But you brought up Robert Spillane. How are you liking him in New England?
I like Spillane a lot. He just had a pick last week, almost a pick six. I think he had a pick against the Steelers. Was it the Steelers game he had a pick?
Yeah, he was a Steeler for a long time, and Mike Tomlin just didn't value him for whatever reason. My favorite moment of him was when Derrick Henry was go there and like I don't know 3rd and 1 or third and goal at the 1.
Oh, he stonewalled him.
Robert Spillane, fucking stonewalled him. So I love Bob.
Yeah, he's
speaking of that though, about Steelers and Patriots, they had a little trade this week.
Yes, I was just about to bring that up because you guys got an absolute bum at safety. Home of Lenore Ryan.
Welcome to the club.
No, he's
room full of bums.
He's iffy because I liked Kyle Duggar a lot his first couple of years.
Don't hate him. Yeah, y'all paid him.
Yeah, and then this past offseason, he just got his job taken from him by a couple of rookies. Yeah. And then the kind of thought was that he would move down to backer, but that has kind of been Marte Mapu has kind of flown into that role, took that from him. So he's been playing some safety, but he just hasn't been producing, and his contract got him out of there. I think it was, for a 6th or 7th?
Yeah, so the trade details were we swapped 6s, or Steelers gave up a 6, you guys gave up a 7th, but y'all are like paying all the first year. It's something weird with the contract going on. Like you guys are paying like all of it this year, and then he's a free agent after. Yeah, so his years are getting voided.
It's like 5.4. It's like 5.4 buyout. Basically, we're buying him out, and then after this year, he's a free agent. Yeah, like you said. So we're
it's super weird. So he won't be here next year. The Steelers, I mean, they're in hell right now. Their secondary, it is what it is.
Yeah, man. Just to go off that real quick before we move on. Drake London owners in fantasy, I advise you. I'm assuming Gonzo is going to be on Drake for the majority of snaps. I would play him at your own risk. I would advise you to look elsewhere because Gonzo is legit. And then we did also just sign Marcus Jones to a 3-year extension. He's playing legit too. So the defense is kind of balling. They get off to a little bit of a slow start, like last week against the Browns, 2 weeks ago against the Titans. But then they kind of lock in, and then they play some shutdown defense for the remainder of the game. So I do have the Patriots to cover against the Falcons. And then you boys have the Patriots too, correct?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For me, yeah.
Perfect. All right. And then, okay, so that'll just move us right into our next game. This game, to me, could be, on the count of 3, we say the Chargers and move on because it's the Chargers are going into Nashville to take on the Titans. The Chargers are coming in with a 9.5 point spread, and then the total is 43.5. Like I said, I think this one's pretty easy. I'm taking the Chargers. I'm not going to think about it.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think Chargers win. Don't think it's close. I will say Cam Ward makes some good throws, man. I don't know. I'm indifferent about him. Yeah, I really did like him as like a prospect. I just think it really matters where you get drafted. I really believe that. I will say something that crossed my mind a little bit. I don't know if you boys might disagree or agree with this. I think Arthur Smith, who right now is the Steelers offensive coordinator, was the offensive coordinator for the Titans a couple years back, did really well there. And I'm wondering if maybe the Titans circle back whenever it's time for a head coach, because I think Arthur Smith has done wonders for the offense, because last year I wanted to scrape my eyes out of my head watching him. So y'all think that could be a potential head coach for the Titans, since they already have the connection? I think they said, was it the top? No, that was the Falcons owner. But him having close ties with Tennessee and being a good, like he makes the offense super simple for the quarterback, highly effective. Like he made Ryan Tannehill worth a shit. Do you guys think he could be a good head coach option for the Titans in the offseason?
Yeah, I think so. And I think he could be really good for Cam Ward's development specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I think the issues in Tennessee run deeper than the coaching staff. That front office needs to be shaken up before they can see any real positive change, in my opinion.
Yep. Maybe
my only thing is he was just a head coach pretty recently in the NFL, and it didn't last for a crazy long time in Atlanta. So,
but they get shots all the time though, like Josh McDaniels or whatever. I mean,
it's true. But
they roll, and he's been 2 years in Pittsburgh and made their offense not the worst in the NFL, which, I mean, give that dude a medal for that. So.
Who was, I can't even think. Who was Atlanta's quarterback when he was there? Like Desmond Ridder or something stupid?
Matt Ryan and then Desmond Ridder, right?
Yeah. So he had old Matt Ryan and Desmond Ridder, who's an absolute
dog shit
pile of garbage. So, I mean, we'll see. I still think if I was a GM of the NFL team, I would. Why would? Who's it going to hurt if you just give John Gruden a call?
I think he does get a call, but I'm wondering maybe college. There's a lot of big college programs.
I know that, but
now.
I think
and
he's
not a
better
lot
suited for college at this point.
Well, that's because college is basically the NFL now.
His coaching career.
I think if I had to pick a head coach, I think I would rather have Arthur Smith, just because I would want I love Gruden as a barstool personality and all that, but I don't think I would want the baggage that would come with that. I mean, you can say what you want. I'm the last person you want to see talk about cancel culture, but being like openly racist and stuff, I don't know if that would sit. If that offends one person in your locker room, I think that's too much.
And even
Which
beyond
sucks
that,
that that's how it is.
He's talked about it himself, how his offensive philosophy it's just outdated. I don't
Yeah.
think he can.
That's why I think that he would do well in college is because my thing is if one person's offended because of the remarks he made, then that's on him. I mean, and in college you can handpick your guys that want to play for you, that want to come and for you to coach them, and so that's just how I view that. That's why I think college would be the better route for him. Yeah, yeah, and Barstool will be giving him some kickback. Hey, maybe Michigan fires Sharon Moore, and I don't know, maybe Dave can weasel John Gruden in there.
He might just do that.
That'd be pretty cool.
Gruden at Arizona State after Dillingham comes to OU.
Yeah. Brent got one more year in him, man. Come on. All right, let's move on. I think we all got the Chargers. Yeah.
We got Chargers on 3.
Hooray!
And then so that's gonna move us right in. Let's just see it. Push the button. That's gonna move us right into. Sorry. Where were we? Okay. The Bears are gonna be rolling into Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. I shouldn't say the new, because I was gonna say the newfound Bengals, but then they just absolutely choked last week.
Yeah.
But the Bears are coming in with a 2.5-point favorite. And then the total points, again, this seems high to me, is 50.5.
Especially because the Bears can't score. That's what it all depends on. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think.
I'll start it. I'm gonna assume that Flacco is playing. And if he is playing, I would pick the Bengals pretty easily.
Yep.
I just don't trust the Bears. I don't trust Caleb.
They got fucking walked down by Tyler Huntley. They got fucking smacked.
But if Jake Browning's playing, I think I can't trust anybody less than him. So
I think I'm right there. I'm right there with you. I think if Flacco plays, Bengals win. If Flacco doesn't play, the Trash Bears win. And I think if Flacco plays, it's not close.
I agree. I agree completely. So I'm just gonna say that right now. I got the Bengals if Flacco plays to cover the 2.5-point spread, and I've got the Bears if Browning plays to cover the 2.5-point spread.
Score.
Ooh.
We'll assume Flacco plays. Score.
Flacco does play.
Does play in this scenario. Flacco does play.
24-13.
I will take that same exact score.
I mean,
same exact one.
Even assuming Flacco plays, that Cincinnati defense is just god awful. I mean, anybody can go in and put up 40 on that defense. And if anything,
you're right.
I think this is a good week, a good opportunity for Caleb to get some, real momentum going. I wouldn't be surprised to see him have a big game against that weak defense. They can't get any pressure on the quarterback. Their secondary is awful. I want to take the Bears on this one. And
so
that's a pretty easy call for me, personally.
That's fair.
Bears, Bengals.
Yeah, if Flacco plays, I got Bengals all day.
I do too.
The Bears, their offense, to lose by how they lost to Baltimore with Snoop Huntley at quarterback, I'm out. I'm gonna be out for a couple weeks on the Bears. Yeah, I'm very reactionary when it comes to that. So I'll be out for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, so they can prove me wrong.
All right, let's just keep moving. We're kind of rolling tonight. Excuse me. This one, I actually think is going to be one of the better games of the weekend. I know it's you two, so you guys can talk about it more extensively. But it's going to be the Indianapolis Colts are rolling into Pittsburgh. Now, I'll go first, and I'll give you guys more time to talk about it. Real quick. The Colts are coming in as a 3.5-point favorite, and the total is 50.5. But I was wrong about. I thought their time would come and they would drop a game. The Colts, they're rolling, man. They're rolling. That run game is hard to stop. I don't know. Like I said, I'll let them go in a minute and talk more extensively about it. So I don't know how good the Steelers front seven is to stop the run. We'll see. I think it's going to be a challenge. And I thought the Steelers would put up a little bit more of a fight against the Packers. I thought that was going to be a little bit better game. That one kind of got underwhelming in the second half. But I'm actually going to take the Colts to win and to cover, but I hope the Steelers win because I want the number 1 seed in the AFC. So, I think it's going to be another JT game, unless that Steelers defense performs well. Maybe a Kyle Duggar explosion of a game. And then real quick before you guys get into it, Cody, I have a question for you, and it's just a yes or no question. Is TJ Watt washed?
No, I'm gonna say no.
Because I haven't just. How old is he?
I'll explain why no. I'll let Kobe go and then I'll
How
explain
old is
why.
he, real quick?
He's 30.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just real quick. I got the Colts to cover. I hope the Steelers win, but I think the Colts will win. Kobe, go for it. I know it's your team.
I think this will be the game of the week. Now, as a Colts fan, every week I'm going to have the ultimate confidence. This game does scare me. Aaron Rodgers, last week I called him a 40-year-old drug addict. He's still been playing really good football. And our secondary, as dominant as we've been, our secondary is still not that good. And I'm worried that Aaron Rodgers is going to trot out there and maybe put up 300-plus yards. Even as a Colts fan, I would put money on a DK Metcalf touchdown because I am – this will be the best passing offense, I think, that we've seen thus far. And it worries me. I haven't watched any Pittsburgh games this year. I don't know how their front seven's looking. I would say JT's having one of those years where every game is going to be his game. You're no longer talking about shutting down JT, but just limiting his impact. And especially if Pittsburgh could end up going up early to make us rely on our passing attack and put Daniel Jones in some tough situations, I could see this game swinging in Pittsburgh's favor. That's also coming from years of watching the Colts, and sometimes it feels like we're cursed. But I still, I think our front seven is very dominant, and Pittsburgh's rushing game is very lackluster. I mean, I'm going to take the Colts, even ignoring bias. I think the Colts will cover. This just is a game that scares me. If you're an unbiased fan, I wouldn't put money on this game. You want to take it from there, Cody?
Yeah, I do. I have a lot I want to unpack on the Steelers, and I mean, as my, you guys are my friends, and you guys know how I feel about Tomlin. I think I'm so annoyed with his lack of being able to adjust on the fly. It's bothered me. I mean, to me, I think he should have been moved to like a GM role or something like that, because I think that he's able to like identify good talent. But as a football coach, I can't take it anymore. I mean, this is every year for the last 9 years. They have not won a playoff game since 2016. It is annoying. I can't do it anymore. I still love him as like a motive, like as a head coach, like in the realm of, he's a player's coach. He is a hell of a motivator. I love it. But his X's and O's are not there. He has his hand in the cookie jar on defense. Dick LeBeau's last couple years as a defense coordinator, he ran him out of town by taking over the play calling. It went to Keith Butler, who is dog shit. Now it's at Terrell Austin, who sucks. It's Mike Tomlin's the one behind it. And this is what is super bothersome for me. Can you guys tell me, like Dan Campbell, his coaching tree is branching out. Can you name one coach in the NFL that came from Mike Tomlin's coaching tree in his 20 years of the NFL? Can you name one?
Never even thought about that.
You can't name one. Nobody wants the Steelers coordinators. Nobody. You can't name one. So
If I really
just gonna
thought
get that
about
off
it, I
my
probably
chest.
could get there because there's got to be one.
There's not. There's not one.
There's
That's an
literally
offensive coordinator,
literally not
defense
one.
coordinator, or a head coach. There's not one. I mean,
guess
you
I
might
couldn't
find a
think of
QB coach, O-line coach. You won't find one. There's not one. And that's just what's super infuriating to me is how is that? He's regarded as a top, I'd say 5 head coach in the NFL, I think, by everybody. I think if you ask a random fan on the street, can you name 5 NFL head coaches? I mean, I guarantee you Mike Tomlin would be one of them. So he's just, it's time for
Todd
us
Haley
to.
ever get a head coaching job?
Fuck no. No. That dude sucks. I think he went to Cleveland and immediately got bounced. Like they said, dude, hit the road. But there's just like you can't find like there's no coaching tree there. But the thing that always comes back to me is that no players ever talk bad about him. You won't find a player. So I like that. But his ability to not adjust on the fly, it's every year. It's every year. Steelers win 3 games in a row. They beat teams they shouldn't, and then there it goes. Losing against the Bengals and Joe Flacco. And now it's just gonna. It's like I said last episode. It's since 2018. I believe it was 2018. They've had 3, or every season they've had 3 game losing streaks in there. How is that possible for a team that has the highest paid defense in the NFL almost every year? Like I think they're second this year. How is this possible? And this is what sucks is that back then it was because their offense after when Ben got hurt and then towards the end of Ben's career, then the QB carousel that was happening. That's what sucked. And now you finally have your offense is looking competent and your defense looks old because they are. It's like it's infuriating as a Steelers fan. I don't know how much longer I can take it. And people are like, "Oh, don't complain. Grass ain't always greener." Bitch, we're 9-8 or 10-7 every year. I fucking hate it. I would rather go 0-17. I
will
hate
say there was a little podcast, or not a podcast clip, but like a clip of James Harrison, Steelers legend.
He's pissed with Joe Hayden.
Talking, I can't remember. No, this was years ago.
Oh.
Talking about someone just asked him point blank because if you guys don't remember, he went to New England for 1 year. They asked him point blank like, how big of a difference was it to go from Tomlin to Belichick? And he literally straight up said, I'm pretty sure he said like, I love Tomlin, whatever, but there's no comparison between the two coaches.
Yes, bro. Tomlin's a rah-rah guy, and it is what it is. Like, I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate the Dan Campbells and the Mike Vrabels, but Dan Campbell's coaching tree is insane. Like, it might be the best in the NFL.
I think that's you got to look at like a McVay.
Yeah. I mean, that for me, I think the head coach of the Pittsburgh Steelers has to be the best job in the NFL. And that only because of one reason. You won't get fired. They've had 3 coaches in their entire franchise. 3. That has to be the dream scenario.
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy. Like, just don't even I'll fucking go down it forever.
Toby,
man.
can you name them? You can name 2, can't you?
Oh fuck! I can name Tomlin. I can't name the other one. I mean, well, that's going back to like the 50s, 40s. Fuck.
You got him, Webbo? What you got?
It's Tomlin, it's Cowher, and it's that's not helping me.
Chuck Noll, maybe?
Oh yeah.
So we got those 3. Literally it. He's the one that won all the Super Bowls, really. So.
Yeah.
You Bill and Tomlin got one, but dude, I mean, you could say Bill retired in 2006 and they won their Super Bowl in 2009. Are those Tomlin's guys?
Absolutely.
Not. No.
Tomlin was married by AB, Big Ben, Le'Veon.
Well, AB didn't win a Super Bowl. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying,
it was,
sustained.
Like Santonio Holmes was drafted in like 2004. And so that's a Bill guy. Like, that's a Bill guy. Big Ben, Bill guy. Willie Parker, Bill guy. Like, I mean, I can just actually...
Tomlin guy.
Dude, fuck Rashard Mendenhall. That dude's a
Mason
chode.
Rudolph.
Rashard Mendenhall is like an actual asshole, by the way. Like, this dude is a dickhead. I can't stand him. But anyways, let's go back to the game. I'm disappointed as a Steelers fan, but this is every season for me. I got to decide if I think the Steelers, if their 3-game losing streak is now or if it's later. But if you guys want to peep, I just pulled up their schedule. They're going to go, I'm telling you right now, they're going to go 9-8 or 10-7. That's just going to happen again. And so right now they are 4-3. They have the Colts, Chargers, probably 2 L's. The Bengals coming back, probably another L because they just got ass fucked by them. Chicago, Buffalo, Baltimore, Miami, Detroit, Cleveland, Baltimore. So I mean, realistically, I think, gun to my head, they beat Cincinnati probably, Cleveland, Miami. That's 3 wins. That gets them to 7. They're going to have to pull out a good win here, or they're going to go under 500, which I'm for. But for this, regarding this game, last week, I will say the Steelers were up 16 to 7 or 9 at halftime, and I can tell you I don't know if you boys were tuned into it that much. Where the game changed completely was the missed offsides call, where the Packers went offsides. Roger thought he had a free play on 3rd and 7, just chunked it up. They got in their little group, talked about it, and said, no. How can that happen? How? With replay assist, with the Jumbotron in the stadium, that can't happen. That's a little thing called momentum. That fucked the momentum. Steelers punt it, and then the next thing you know, Jordan Love is tossing a 50-yard pass down the field to Tucker Kraft where he did an offensive pass interference. I've seen it multiple times of people just shoving Steelers corners. I can't take it anymore. And then on that same exact play, Deshaun Elliott, our starting safety, probably tore his fucking ACL. So I'm pissed. Last week sucked. I think the refs, they have to be better because that is momentum and it's part of the game, and you fucked us. We probably still lose, but I don't care.
Well, now you got the pride of the Lenore ride coming your way.
Momentum's not even real.
Okay, let me just go to the fucking game. I will know within the first 2 drives if the Steelers are going to win or lose this game. I want y'all at home to watch. If the Colts are able to run it down our throats, we will roll over and take it like good boys. I promise you. The whole game, we will take it like good boys. If we stop them running the first 2 drives, we will win. If we don't, it's over. With that being said, give me the Colts 30, Steelers 17. The Steelers are losing. They're going to roll over.
Steelers fan picking a Colts blowout.
They're going to roll over. I'm telling you, they're going to roll over.
All right. Well,
but if Daniel Jones has the pass, I also want to hold on. I also want to say
Cody's doing. This is a reverse jinx.
No, this is happening. I promise you, the Colts are going to win if they can run the ball because the Steelers will roll over. I will say, looking at the Colts schedule, their 2 best wins on the season are teams we've been highly critical of. So I'm going to fucking pump the brakes on my. They lost to the Rams. I've been highly critical of the Broncos and the fucking Chargers. Their 2 best wins are against those 2 teams. I hate both of them. So guess what? I hate Indy. Steelers are still going to lose, but I just want that to be known. Indy's frauds. And I'm tired of hearing Kobe talk about the most efficient offense ever. Shut the fuck up about that.
To be bitching hard because the second half of our schedule gets easy as shit.
Don't worry, playoffs roll around. Kansas City will come in the door and fuck you with the MVP, Patrick Mahomes.
All right.
Yeah, Colts frauds, Steelers bigger frauds. Colts are fucking us.
Don't get me riled up
about
about
that. Not going to host a playoff game.
Colts are fucking us. It's over, but Colts are frauds. So are the Steelers, though. AFC North just sucks.
All right, let's keep it rolling. Let's make these next couple ones quick. Niners, Giants. Niners coming in 2.5-point favorites. Total is 48.5. Scat Pack out of there.
I'll start because I rambled on. I'll make it quick. Give me the Niners to cover and for the points to be over.
Okay, Kobe.
Is Ricky Pearsall back yet?
I don't know.
I think he was practicing.
Ayuk's not. I can tell you that.
I've been talking highly of the Giants a lot. No Scattaboo.
They got too many injuries, man.
Yeah, that's hard. I'm going to go with San Francisco.
Yep, I'm taking the Niners as well.
I think Brock might be back this week, by the way, boys.
I do think Brock is back. And
Yeah.
I think that doesn't help them at all. That's like, you ever seen the guy opening a Christmas present wearing a red flannel and he opens up a red flannel?
He feeds Kittle. It helps me.
That's what just happened with Mac Jones and Brock Purdy. But I'm taking the Niners to cover. I'm taking the under. And we'll keep it moving to the...
Wait, hold on. Before we keep it moving, I've never seen this before. Did y'all see Jalen Hyatt was ruled out of practice for wisdom teeth? I just wanted to bring that up. I thought that was hilarious. I've never seen that before in my life.
Teddy Bridgewater was out last week at practice for teeth, so...
What the fuck?
Someone said he was going to be coming up to the stadium like this.
He's got the veneers.
Yeah. But let's keep it moving to Denver is going into Houston. This was surprises to me. This one is surprising to me that Houston is 1.5-point favorites. I disagree with that. I don't care if it's a home game or not. I disagree with that. And the total is 39.5. I think it's low to me. I'm taking the over on points. I'm taking the Broncos to cover, and I think the Broncos are going to win outright. So.
I just want to say I think Denver might be underdogs here because I think Surtain's out for a super long time.
Yep.
But I'm going to check something real quick.
Probably true, but I still think the Broncos are a better team.
Yeah, I definitely think you're right.
A way better team. I mean, we just saw them decimate Dallas.
Yeah, and every one of us just picked Dallas to kind of roll them over, and and that Denver defense said, "Hey, we're still for real. We're the best in the league." I know people were talking about the Browns. No, I think even with Surtain out, I mean, obviously, yeah, that hurts them a little bit. They have some of the best edge rushers in the game. I don't think their defense takes a huge drop, if I'm going to be honest.
No, I don't think so.
So you guys have Broncos both sides?
Got
Both of you
Broncos
guys
to cover, and I'm taking the over in points.
I'm going to take Houston here.
I like that number a lot.
I'm going to take Houston to beat Denver. I still don't buy Denver. I can't. I don't know why, but I'm going to take Houston here. I'm probably wrong, but don't really give a fuck. I think the points are going to be over. I think C.J. Stroud hit up Nico, see what's popping there. He's practicing. He had a concussion, but he's practicing. He's going to play. But they found some, what is his name, the fucking Jalen Noel dude or whatever last game. He looked good. C.J., he looks good, man. It's just, if his offensive line can give him some time, which I know Denver's defense line's the best in the NFL, but I'm going to take Houston. Give me Houston 24-21.
24-21 Houston. Kobe, you got a score prediction?
Give me 28-14.
I like it. I'll take that with you. We both got Denver. And let's just keep it going into the next noon game. This would have been Sunday Night Football last year. It would have been flexed out. This year, you've got one team that's good, and you got one team that stinks. You got the Minnesota Vikings going into Detroit. Detroit is coming in at minus 8.5.
Let me guess the line. Is it minus 14.5?
8.5.
Is it something? 8.5? Oh, shit. I'd smash that.
And then you want to guess the total?
48.5.
48.5. Good guess.
Yeah.
So they're coming in at minus 8.5 point favorites. The total is 48.5. Again, I think this is an easy one. I think the Lions win by a lot. The Vikings stink. Carson Wentz is out. Carson Wentz being out, maybe worse than J.J. McCarthy. Yeah. I just don't see a lot out of J.J. McCarthy. If I was the Vikings, I would get on the phone with Atlanta and I would bring Kirk home for the remainder of the year.
Yeah.
But
I will. Yeah.
I've got the Lions. I got them to cover. And I'll take the over. I think the Lions score a lot of this game.
I will follow up that real quick. I'm going to take the Lions. Going to take the Lions by a lot. Hammer the spread here. And the over-under being 48.5. Dude, Detroit might score 48 themselves. I don't know. They are fucking good. I mean, when does Jared Goff maybe get put in MVP conversations?
He should
He
be there. He's
fucking
like
wins
top,
enough.
He's up there.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me the lines. Give me the cover, the spread, and for it to be over 48.5. All three. Boom.
Yeah.
I looked at this game to be
I like
over
all
in this
three, too.
at halftime.
I think Detroit's going to run away with it, but I'm not completely out on McCarthy yet. Yeah, I want
That's
to see
fair.
him succeed. You know,
I will say
he hasn't
to go off that,
yet.
they killed Carson Wentz intentionally with this dumbass JJ McCarthy being healthy. I saw the video of him because it's an ankle issue, him hurdling over some dude that about hit him that came in off the field and was like rolling towards his feet, jumped over him, perfectly fine, no grimace, nothing. He's been healthy, I think, and I think they don't like him. And for Carson Wentz, they just killed the guy. I feel bad for him. That's fucked up. That's all I'm gonna say.
We all know how these vets think. I mean, especially quarterbacks. I mean, Carson Wentz, years ago was one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Got hurt and never really came back to form.
Nick
I'm sure he's
Foles.
been chasing that ever since.
Yeah.
Like he looked hurt after the game, and I don't just mean physically. Like he finally had the realization that it's over.
It's done. Yeah, it's done. That's exactly what I got. I think it literally was like watching Andrew Luck. I mean, dude was just
It looked like an MMA
fucked
fighter
up.
setting his gloves down in the octagon.
Yeah, for real. Like it seriously looked like he left it all out there and he knew it's Dunzo. Maybe it was just Dunzo for the year because I mean, being a backup quarterback in the NFL is like the best job ever. Ask Mason Rudolph, but yeah,
The best
it was
job
sad
ever
to
is
see.
fired Division I football coach.
Facts.
But yeah, that's what he gets for being a redhead idiot that can't throw the ball with Justin Jefferson.
You fucking dumb ginger bitch.
Again, another game I think is going to be an absolute beatdown is you've got the Carolina Panthers are going into Lambeau. Cody, you want to guess the spread?
48.5. No, that's too high. 44.5.
That is the total, but what about the spread?
Oh, fuck, my bad. Packers
You're good on guessing totals, though. You're 2 for 2.
-7.5.
If you would have went with last guess, you would have been closer. The Packers are coming in at 13.5 point favorites.
Fuck.
I don't know if they cover. You know what?
They're not covering that. I don't
The
think so.
Panthers are bad, though.
They beat Atlanta 30-0.
I know.
Their offense
Can be. It's hit or miss.
I think this is going to be another easy
I'd
one.
put
I'm
Carolina
taking
in
the
the same
Panthers or
exact
the
tier as
Packers.
Atlanta.
I don't know.
That's fair. I think they beat their ass 30-0. Maybe they deserve a higher tier.
Yeah, maybe so. But I am going to take the Packers. I think it's pretty easy. I think this is the Josh Jacobs game. And I will say this. I don't know if you guys saw that the awful, awful, awful jerseys the Packers are going to be wearing this week. Those ugly,
I'm
ugly
excited
Browns.
To see the fucking Guardian cap on that wood helmet.
Yeah, I did see like a brown water tower and said Romeo Dobbs this week. But yeah, I am taking the Packers. Like I said, I think this is a Josh Jacobs game because I think that they will be up by a lot.
Yeah, give me Packers as well. Not even gonna throw a score prediction out there because I don't think they cover though the 13.5. But yeah, they're gonna go over, and I think they beat the fuck out of them.
Yep. Kobe, what do you think?
I think the Packers are a better team. Weird things happen in the NFL. I like this for my upset. I think the Packers are the better team. I think Carolina can walk in and win.
Throw a score out there if you're going upset. Throw a score.
Let me go 28-30.
Fuck yeah, sick.
Walk-off safety. Okay, guys, it is time for this week's Poop Bowl of the Week because we've got the Jacksonville Jaguars are going into Vegas to play the Raiders. I just think this game sucks. I won't watch this game. It's just the Poop Bowl of the Week, and I've got the Jaguars to win because the Raiders are one of the worst teams I've ever seen play football. So, again, pretty easy.
I'm right there with you. Give me the Jaguars. Raiders fucking ran 30 plays.
Travis Hunter is the only one on that team that can catch a damn ball.
Watch it. Brian Thomas on my fantasy team now. Bought low. Bought the I bought the Ferrari low. But yeah, this is not. I will not ever watch another Raiders game. So after they ran 30 plays against the Chiefs, I'm out. Give me the Jags.
Yeah, give me the Jags.
Yeah, that's
Disgusting.
an easy one.
Free
I'm not even
Genty.
going to read the spread. The spread is 2.5 Jags. That
No,
seems
yeah, Jags got it.
low. I think the Jags should
Jags
be.
got it.
I think the spread for the Jags should be 38.5. I mean,
Yeah, I know we talk about how bad like the Dolphins or whatever. I firmly believe the Raiders are the worst team in the NFL. Gino, you know what we say all the time in the hashtag in the group chat. We always say I won't say it on here, but I'm implying that.
well, that sucks for me because the Patriots did lose to that Raiders team. I don't.
God.
I don't know how. I don't know how.
Killjoy, man. MVP at
The
gone.
Raiders started the season looking all right.
Yeah, it was
Because Gino
week
did
one.
look like a
and
complete dumbass.
Week 1 jitters. But you guys talk about the Raiders being the worst team. The Raiders have a record of 2-5, and this next game that we have is the Rams hosting the 1-7 Saints.
I will also start this one off. I don't care. Tyler Shuck got named starter, they said, for the rest of the season. So shout out him. I'm glad they're seeing what they got. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he balls out so the Steelers should get a quarterback. That's all I want. All these trash teams, I want their young quarterbacks to ball out. Please. And then next year, go back to being trash. Yeah, Saints lose.
Yeah, you'll
Next
trade for
question.
Spencer.
Yeah.
By a lot. Fuck off. I'll
You
kill
said you wanted Spencer all like 3 years ago in the group chat.
I was trolling Chase McNutt. Because OU fans are trash fans, by the way. Just
Whoa.
want- every quarterback that's
right?
I will take Anthony Richardson. Every quarterback that sucks, they just boo him, get him out of town.
What about Josh Dobbs?
I'm in. I love Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, I'm taking the Rams. The Rams spread is 14.5.
I'm not taking that. I won't be taking that.
And the over-under is...
It's
40.
hard to win in the NFL by 14,
Yeah,
unless you're the
maybe.
Lions.
I mean, yeah, or the Patriots. But
Yeah.
the over-under is
Saints to
43.5.
Yeah.
I've got the Rams. Puka coming back. Kyron Williams coming off a bye. The whole team is coming off a bye. I got Kyron.
Did you not get the update? Kyron is literally out for. They put him on IR.
Kyron,
Like,
you know what? You would get nut with that, but not me.
bitch. Well, I'll get lab from you. That's what I would get. Fuck. Boy.
I'm actually going to skip this 3 o'clock game and go into Sunday Night Football because I think we should come back and do this one last.
Is it Chiefs Bills?
Yeah. Sunday Night Football is, again, boring game. It's the Seahawks are going into Washington to play the Commanders. It's a boring Sunday Night Football game. Really
I'm tired of seeing the Commanders on my TV in like prime games. I'm fucking sick of it.
That's a game that I will watch because it's Sunday Night Football, but it's also a game where, you know, that's a game where I will get bored and be like, I don't really care if I miss this game.
Yep. Accurate.
So that is Seattle's coming in at 3.5-point favorites, and the total is 47.5. That seems a little high to me, especially with Mariota being in there. If Jaden doesn't play, I don't know if he's not playing or not. I do know that Terry McLaurin is out. That dude has just
Terry is out. Yeah.
Mike Evans. Him and Mike Evans must train together in the offseason.
I'm so lucky I traded him like 2 days ago. My God, what a disaster on my fantasy team if he was there.
I got the Seahawks. I think Sam Darnold's playing good football. I don't think he's playing amazing, but I do think he's playing good. And Washington just doesn't. I mean, I know Jaden's been hurt, but has he been great when he has been playing?
I think y'all have saying he's bad. I think he's been fine. Like, I haven't had an issue.
But, like, he put his expectations really high after last season.
Yeah, I'll say that's fair, and I will take it from Webb here. I'm a Jaden believer. I think he is good. Scary Terry being out scares me, but it's not something they're not used to. I mean, I think he's played in 3 games all season. Debo's back in full. Like Kobe said, I think who'd you take over? Or the Panthers beating the Packers, Kobe? That, like, your upset of the week. This would be my upset of the week, I think. I think the Commanders will. I don't know. I don't want to like say I firmly believe, but I can see a path of them beating Seattle. It just depends if they can bottle JSN up to where he's not getting 180 receiving yards. Might be nice. So yeah, I will take the Commanders. And you said what was the spread there?
Spread's
Minus what?
3.5.
I'll take the -3.5. I think if Seattle wins, it'll be about like 3. So I'll give me the Commanders and the points.
I got the Seahawks. Cody's got the Commanders. Kobe, who do you got?
Commanders with the
I
points.
got the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I
Okay.
got the Seahawks. I think they cover. They're a good squad.
All right, that's going to move us
Unfortunately.
into Monday Night Football, which, again, this game, I just don't like to watch the Cardinals. The Cardinals don't do anything for me. This game is the Cardinals are going into Dallas to play the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys win. I don't like the Cardinals. I think the Cowboys just got embarrassed. I think they kind of come back here and kind of put on a little show on prime time. I think I look for Pickens to have a big game. I just traded for Pickens, that's why. But no, I do think that Pickens, CD are going to feast against this Cardinals secondary. I don't think the Cardinals are very good. Yeah, I got Dallas, and the spread in this game is 2.5. I got Dallas to cover that, and the over/under in this one is really high. It's 53.5. I've got the under in points, but I've got the Cowboys to cover that spread.
I'll let you take it, Kobe.
I don't hate that. I would take the over on the points. I
I
watched
would.
Jacoby Brissett-led Cardinals put up 30 on the Colts. And Dallas, it's the same damn story every year. Their offense is good. Dak's been having a hell of a year. They got CD and Pickens. Their running game has been dominated, but that defense is god-awful.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Dallas on this one, but I think this will be a shootout. This could be a 30, 40-point game.
Yeah.
I will go against the grain here. I'm going to take the Cardinals after I had a G-Bird on the line for what you betting puppies. I had the Cowboys in the last leg to win $1,200 and against the Broncos last week, and that was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life of their defense. Thumb in ass, walking around the football field. I'm not picking the Cowboys. Give me the Cardinals, and this is going to be my big, bold prediction is I think Marv, and fantasy-wise, will have the most points put up this week.
That's
I'm going to go Marv 7 catches, 150 yards, 2 tutties.
That's a bold prediction. Bold prediction.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, people like Dan that have really square heads are coming in here yelling at me,
Ugly.
saying stuff like, Dak is the best quarterback in the league, MVP. No.
Dak is really fucking good, man. And
No.
that's another thing I forgot to touch on is if the Cowboys keep losing, I think they move on from Dak. I really think they
Dak
move on
is
from
good. He's playing good. No. You would never look at Dak and say, yeah, that's the guy I choose. Don't believe you if you say yes.
Dak. I would choose Dak on my team. I would choose Dak.
About the size of his
Nope.
knee. He's never going to get rid of that guy.
I want Dak on the Steelers if Rodgers is not back next year. If Rodgers is back, I still want Dak.
You get Michael Penix.
And
I
that
get nothing.
is going to move us back into Sunday for what I think is going to be the game of the week. And that is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs are going in to Buffalo to play the Bills. The Chiefs are coming in at a 2.5-point favorite, and the over/under in this game is 52.5. Cody, I'll let you start us off on this one.
Yeah. The over/under hit the over. I don't know what it is. These teams are going to go back and forth all
52.5.
game. Yeah, it's over for me. They're going to go back and forth all game, but you have the top 2 quarterbacks in the NFL, like maybe throw in Lamar, but I think around the NFL you could say these are like the top 3 guys. Or we'll say one of the, I know you want Drake in there. I'm just talking about like last 5 years, who are your quarterbacks? These are your 2. These are the 2 monsters. The Monstars. I threw Lamar in there. I said he could be 3rd or 2nd. We know who 1 is. It's Patty Daddy. I think this is, for me, Patrick is the MVP right now. The dude is that guy. The Chiefs are looking good, man. They're getting all their offensive weapons back. Rasheed's fitting in nicely. Patty, for me, has been the MVP of the season. I think this is going to solidify it where are they playing in Arrowhead?
Buffalo.
In Buffalo. He's going to go in Josh Allen's house, take it over. Walk in his trap, take over his trap. That's going to happen. Give me the over. Give me Chiefs 35, Buffalo 32. in a shootout, and Patrick throwing 3 tutties.
Yeah, probably combined for 3 tutties for like 11 yards.
Me.
Let me take it from here. Cody called Mahomes the MVP right now. I got a question. Does an MVP quarterback throw 2 picks in the first half against Washington?
Did you see
No.
the?
I have a follow-up
Did you
question.
Did you see one of them hit Travis Kelce right here and just go whoop over his head?
It was high.
How was it his fault?
It was high.
I watched Drake May throw an interception to the school of the fucking deaf and blind.
Yeah, and did you see what he said after the game?
Don't care.
He said,
Dude
"I
can
forgot."
barely read.
He said, "I forgot players could jump." He forgot. Cut him some slack.
Yeah. Fucking. He fits right into Boston. Bunch of dumb,
These last couple
dumb,
weeks,
respectable men.
we've been doing this podcast. I've been defending.
Clip it!
It's been killing me.
Sorry. Continue.
I didn't even hear what he said. I've
Don't worry
been
about it.
defending Mahomes. I've been defending the Chiefs because we've just naturally seen them take over the league. I will say, I think this is the worst that we have seen a Mahomes Kansas City team look.
Did you see the last 2 years? They have looked awful. They just made it to the Super Bowl last year.
They got it.
Their
rolling
offense looks
in the
good.
second half against Washington. You know, I don't want to sound like just a pure hater. Was Mahomes stat padding? I mean, his stats.
Yes,
were awful.
yes. He was throwing with 4 minutes left. That pissed me off. But the interception to Kelce, that's not on Mahomes. You're looking at the box score and seeing 2 picks. One of them is not his fault.
What
I
about
mean,
the first one?
it hit Travis in the hands, and he was sitting down. He just fucking whoop.
What about the first
That's
one?
not on Patrick. I hate that they give those to quarterbacks. By the way, I think it's
I agree with that,
trash.
but it does. Kobe, are you done? Sorry.
Well, I'm going to take Buffalo in this game. I don't think it'll be close. I think Buffalo will run away with it early, and Kansas City's going to have a hard time digging into that lead. I think Buffalo is the better team overall, not to mention they're in Buffalo. You know, the most important thing about Kansas City is the environment at Arrowhead. And without that, I don't think they can be a top-tier team like Buffalo this season. I can't see it.
I don't know if I view Buffalo. I think they're good, but their offense, unless they get a wide receiver 1, I mean, they're very limited at what they can do.
I obviously I'm picking Buffalo. I would
Ooh.
yeah, I would just
Shocker.
leave the podcast before I ever pick the Chiefs to win anything. But I'll say this, you can't throw a back shoulder ball on a corner that's playing inside coverage on a corner route. You can't do it. You're going to get picked off. Someone that's an MVP should probably know that.
Quarterbacks make mistakes. You saw your MVP, who you want to win MVP, make a mistake too.
Yeah, and we went over it. He forgot he could jump. I don't know what your deal is. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's fair.
Happens me all the time on that.
Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. But I do agree with Kobe. I think going into Buffalo, a hostile environment, probably one of the most hostile environments in the league.
I mean, dude, Mahomes has won there in the playoffs.
Okay, but that was last year.
Not this.
I don't give a fuck.
He also
They're
got-
better on offense
He
this
also
year, and
got
Buffalo's worse on offense.
mollywopped in the Super Bowl.
That's fair. Their offense is better this year than what it was last year. It feels like last year was
No, it
awful
is.
to watch. Buffalo's offense is terrible.
Are they?
They don't look great.
I
The
think
Patriots beat them. Patriots suck. Lost to the Steelers.
no. Ramondre lost to the Steelers.
Belt to ass.
No, Ramondre lost to the Steelers, and you gave Ramondre belt to ass. That's what it
Hey,
was.
Drake May could have had 3 picks that game. Chuck Clark dropped 2 of them.
Well, he didn't.
Well.
Anyways, I do think the Bills are one of the most hostile places to play. I think that's a fact. I don't really think you can argue that.
That's fair.
And I do have the Bills to win. Mahomes come in my trap, Josh Allen bend him over and smack him on the ass, say get out of here. Because, listen. And I've got
Mahomes had their
kind
number,
of like Cody had some stuff to say about the Steelers. I've got some stuff to say. All right, boys, I'm going to get it off my chest. I hate watch the Chiefs every week and hope they lose. And last week, watching Mahomes throw 2 picks, I was elated. And then I was even more elated when I watched one bounce off this tight end that everyone claims is better than Gronk's hands. Catch the ball, you idiot. Catch the ball. Literally catch the ball, you stupid idiot. And then I see this play on 4th down to Zach Ertz. Was the most obvious first down I have ever seen. And in Arrowhead, these refs are just like, I see this fist come up short. And then I'm like, okay, the chain gang's coming out. And then that's when my brain clicks. In my dinosaur head here. My little brain says, there's no more chain gang. It's virtual assistant or whatever. And then I look at this screen, and I've got Chris Collinsworth going, ow. And... or whoever, Joe Buck or whoever it is on the call, I can't even remember. I see this 0.5 line from a ball and the first down marker. And then everything on replay is just Zach Ertz over the line to gain. It's a first down, but yet we reward this guy that's like, not even on the field, but he's like, hey, Brad Allen, he was short. I know he was short. I know. He's got New York in his ear. The green dot should be illegal for Mahomes. He's talking to Roger every game. I know he is.
I will say, you did that voice, and looking at your costume, it looks like you could be Patrick Mahomes for Halloween. You look like Kermit the Frog, maybe. Maybe that's what I'm going to go with. You're supporting Mahomes today. I appreciate you, Will.
I would never. I'm a dinosaur. You can see his
teeth
and his eyes.
No, I think you're Kermit the Frog.
I'm literally a dino. I just can't stand the Chiefs. They're cheaters. I personally don't know anything about cheating. I would never cheat or cheer on a cheating franchise. That's not me.
Tough scene. I just want to add the fact that I think it'll even be a game just for the Buffalo people that watch this and don't hate me. It's because Josh Allen. Like, I think your offense is bad, but Josh Allen fixes everything. So
I think the Bills come in and they roll them. Actually, I don't think they roll them. I do think it's a close game, but I do think the Bills win.
You don't think that?
And I've got Drake May to solidify himself as an MVP after this game because Mahomes is gonna
win MVP.
No, he's not. Yeah, he probably will.
If you want to make, he will.
I'm sure he will because everyone loves him.
Because he's good.
Nobody could ever throw the ball rolling out of the pocket. Did you see Mahomes? No one's ever done that before.
He's just a baseball player, dog. He's a baseball player.
Yeah, any quarterback in the NFL could do what he did.
Drake won MVP, but Drake don't got MVP money. Mahomes do.
Any quarterback in the NFL other than Geno could do this. Roll out to the right and just chuck a ball up across your body if they had Tyreek Hill to run it down.
Mahomes got that MVP money.
Tua can't roll out right and do that. He's got to roll out left.
Yeah. Mahomes is winning MVP. Book it. This game will solidify it. Book it.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Chiefs winning.
I'm not arguing that.
He will.
I'm sure he will because
he's the best quarterback
the NFL voters love to vote for this idiot. He doesn't deserve it.
Best quarterback in football.
No, he's not.
And it's not close.
Yes, it is. I would take Josh Allen over him any day. And Drake May. All right. I can't keep talking about this idiot. I can't stand him. I'm taking the Bills by a lot. Let's roll into... So that's going to do it for our games for this week. Let's roll into Cody's Cash.
Cody's Cash of the week. Soft ending last week for my odds. Like I said, we're almost at it, boys. If you were tailing, I know one of our special followers out there was tailing it. I'm sorry we missed on the last one. For this one, I have another three team. I think what I like doing is I like going 2 NFL, 1 college. I think that's how I like to go. Every week I'll bet $100 on this until the season's over. This week I have the Niners to beat the Giants, which is my first leg of that. And then for my second leg in the NFL, I have the Colts to beat the Steelers. I really think they're going to, and I don't think it'll be close probably. And then so for my college football game, I have Vandy beating Texas. That puts the odds at plus 415. So if you bet $100, you win 515. No free ads, but download Fliff and use my code KCDN1. Kansas City Dicks Nut 1. KCDN1. Easy to remember. KC Dicks Nut 1. And win yourself $500. That's Cody's Cash of the Week. Book it.
All right. Let's move into, with that, to stay on the betting line, let's move into our anytime touchdown scores of the week. And then we will end it with an occurring segment. Does anybody want to start with the anytime touchdown prop? Cody, go take us away.
Yeah, y'all both fucked me last week. I hate both of y'all. I think I've hit every week on touchdowns. I just want to throw that out there. I'm going Tyler Warren.
Oh!
So, give me Tyler Warren. Steelers can't cover tight ends. They got fucking sunned by Tucker Kraft. Tyler Warren might have 180 receiving yards at halftime.
I'd love to see that.
And the Steelers are bringing in a new piece in the secondary. They've had communication issues. Give me Tyler Warren.
I like CD Lamb.
Cedarian Lamb. Cedarian Lamb. This one, if you take this bet, you're gonna win some money because I'm bringing up somebody that's not gonna be your Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, I should say Jonathan Taylor. He's gonna score a touchdown. I'm not gonna. Cody's got Tyler Warren. Kobe has CeeDee Lamb. Give me Kayshon Boutte to score a touchdown. Kayshon Boutte has been balling. What? Stop with that. Kayshon Boutte has been balling. Actually has the most touchdowns of 20 plus air yards in the NFL over the past 4 years. And that's over guys like Jamar and people like that. So it's kind of ridiculous. So, yeah, give me Kayshon Boutte. And if it doesn't hit, which it probably won't, give me Mac Hollins to take that touchdown from him.
Let's see if we can get one in, boys.
If you are feeling a little riskier with your money, I was going to say this instead of CD. Cody threw me for a loop with Tyler Warren. I think a Pat Freiermuth touchdown. Our linebackers.
They got 5 tight ends, bro. Fuck them. If there's any tight end on the Steelers that's going to score, it's going to be Darnell Washington. 3-yard touchdown fade. Top left. Book it.
Now, fellas, before we wrap up this episode of The Untimed Down, can you guys tell me something that you notice about me right now?
You're ugly.
Autistic.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
You're a good guy with a little bit of Downy in you.
All right, so what we're going to do is just move on from that. I am a dinosaur.
You are Patrick Mahomes.
I'm a dinosaur, and I know what you guys are thinking because you guys have already forgot. Why, Webbo, are you a dinosaur? Well, rest your weary mind and let me remind you that this is the Halloween episode coming out on Halloween night. Go get your Sonic 50-cent corn dogs. Tune in to The Untimed Down.
Word. 50-cent corn dogs.
And enjoy this segment, the second installment of Wankings with Webbo, because this week on Halloween is top 5 horror movies of all time.
What movies?
Horror movies.
Horror, okay.
Yes, top 5 horror movies of all time.
Mia Khalifa, #1.
Stop.
Yeah. Johnny Sins.
So, in honor of Halloween and all you little gobbledygools out there, Kobe, why don't you lead us off with your top 5 scary movies of all time in honor of this great Halloween night?
Dun, dun, dun.
Happy Halloween. Now, I want to preface my list by saying I'm not a big fan of slashers, and I'm not a big fan of, like, possession shit, you know? And that's just not my vibe. Now, to start my top 5, at number 5, I'm going a little bit of a deep cut, 13 Ghosts. When I was a little kid, that movie scared the shit out of me. That's a banger.
Do it with the
Everybody
nails,
needs to
bro.
watch it. It's fucking crazy. Number 4, and I rewatched this recently, one of my favorite movies of all time, Dawn of the Dead. And I recently found out while rewatching it was fucking written by James Gunn and directed by Zack Snyder. What the fuck?
My favorite part of that movie is where that dude's fucking that bitch on the camera recorder or whatever. That's fucking gas. Hell yeah.
And that dumb bitch that kills everybody for that damn dog. That was 4. Number 3, another zombie movie. I like zombies. Train to Busan. I think that's the best zombie movie ever made.
Is that Korean?
Nobody's seen it. Yeah, the Korean. Have you
Yeah,
watched
I
it?
have. I've watched a little bit. I turned that shit off.
It's fucking good. If you know how to read, and watch the subtitles.
I can't read. I know I can't. I got money.
That was my number 3. My number 2, I'm gonna go Us. Jordan Peele's best movie. Fucking creepy. Filmed in Santa Cruz, California. Shout out 831. Fucking creepy movie. The plot twist at the end. Don't want to spoil anything. They're fucking nuts. And my number 1 horror movie of all time, Blair Witch Project.
That's
Fucking
fair.
nuts. The best found footage movie, best scary movie. Creep the shit out. I've watched it like 20 times. It is damn good.
I will go. I think that's a good list. I really do. I didn't have any of those on mine. I will go next because we can let Webbo finish off his wankings with Webb. So mine is completely different. I have like a couple that are scary, but some of these are like nostalgic for me, stuff that I watched, growing up that they're not like super scary, but it's like, it can get me. I just want to honorable mention this because I fucking loved this movie growing up. And I know Webb probably does. I don't know about you, Kobe, but was See No Evil with Kane. I fucking love that. I fucked with that. So that's an honorable mention. I have 2 of them. That's an honorable mention because I wanted to put it on there, but I don't know if it's technically scary. It was fucking creepy. And my other honorable mention is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I love those series growing up. I think they were fucking dope. So that's also on there. But starting off at number 5 for me, I have The Conjuring. I think if you have a scary movie list, this has to be on there. This shit is, it like gives me the creeps. So 5 I have The Conjuring, 4 I have Hereditary, which I don't know if y'all have seen that or not. That shit, I have not been like freaked out in a movie since I've been since I've gotten into college, and that shit like just weirded me out. So I have that at 4, and then the next 3 I guarantee y'all won't have. 3 is something I watched when I was very little, and kind of like Kobe, is the only movie that has ever scared the living crap out of me. Like I'm not even joking when I say I slept in my mom and dad's room, like at their bed for a week, and it's The Hills Have Eyes. I don't know what about that, because that's like that can. I just in my brain I think it can happen. I think I watched it when I was like 10, and dude, I don't think that movie still freaks me. I can't watch the movie to this day. Like I won't. And then going into number 2, my 2 and 1 aren't necessarily scary. This is the nostalgic ones for me. Number 2, I have Freddy vs. Jason. Growing up for me, that was my movies. Like during Halloween, I wanted to watch that. That was my movie, or my second favorite movie growing up. And then my first one is a slasher. Everybody knows it. Scream. Love Scream growing up. I watch whatever movie they're on now, 7. I can watch all of them in one day. I love it. So I got.
Have always been like a low-key comedy to me.
Yeah. They're not. It's not scary. But like I said, I got See No Evil with Kane, Texas Chainsaw Massacre's honorable mention. Then I have The Conjuring, Hereditary, The Hills Have Eyes, Freddy vs. Jason, and Scream.
Yeah, that's a good list. I like the Hereditary pool. It's a very scary movie, very creepy movie.
Only one to freak me out when I grew up.
I will say I've got more of like the newer age stuff on my list. I will say honorable mention for me. The first movie that ever truly scared me was Monsters Inc.
Checks out.
Yeah. The scene that got me was when Sully like roared at Boo.
Fucking scared you.
What's it? Oh, no.
It scared me. I cried. That's an honorable mention for me. But starting us off, I've got Sinister at my 5. Sinister is a very scary movie. It's a very creepy movie. It's one of those movies where you have to pay attention. If you are playing on your phone or you get up and get popcorn, you might lose a little insight. You can still pick up what's going on, but it's one of those movies where you got to kind of stay tuned. After that, at 4, I do have Scream. I love Scream. I love the franchise. Some of them get worse, but I do love the Scream franchise. At 3, I actually have another franchise, which is The Conjuring. I mean, you can kind of put them all in there. The first one is my favorite. That just gives me the willies right there. Yeah, it's just a scary movie, scary scene right there. At 2, I have another old one, another slasher. Give me Halloween, the original. I think that movie.
That almost made my list.
I think that movie is just so good. It's an every year watch. It's not really that scary. It's just more so just a classic.
It's the typical slasher. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a classic. Scary, you gotta watch it every year. And then my number 1. I'm sure you guys have seen it. You didn't make either of yours list. This was the first time I used to hate scary movies, so I wouldn't watch them. And then I went over to a friend's house, and this movie came out. Let me look. In 2000.
Can I guess it?
Yeah.
Can I guess it?
Yeah.
Is it The Exorcist?
No.
Okay.
This movie came out.
That's crazy.
This movie came out in 2010. I would have been around 10, 11 years old, so it's still pretty young. And I watched this at a friend's house in the basement in the dark. And it's the original Insidious.
Oh yeah.
That movie scared the piss out of me.
Yeah.
It is truly, truly one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. The Tiptoe Through the Tulips playing still gives me the willies when I hear that song. That movie to me that's my number 1. And that one, after I watched that, it really scared me, but it also kind of opened a whole new realm where I was like, well, I'll start watching them again. And now I love scary movies. So.
See, I'm the opposite. I don't love scary movies. I would rather just laugh. But I will say I did watch Weapons today.
Yeah.
That movie, that was so good. It ended too fast for me. I wish they could have made it a lot more creepier. But I think that if you want to watch a little spook before Halloween, go on HBO Max and watch that.
I gotta say this. So spoiler warning. Skip ahead. Spoiler warning for Weapons. When the kids fucking ripped her apart, man.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I was in on that. I was like, yes, sir. It just broke me. She heard the twig snap. She said, oh, hell no. Just fucking thump.
Yeah. So I'm actually
I loved it.
A harsh movie critic. I thought that Weapons I thought it was just okay. I mean, I really thought
I think it could have been scarier. I think it could have been scarier.
I thought
it started freaking me out.
I thought it was a better movie than it was like a scary movie.
I thought it was just okay. I just watched it like a couple days ago as well. I know that you guys were high on Sinners. I thought Sinners was just okay. I mean,
I love Sinners. I don't think it was scary.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
It was more action.
Yeah.
I thought it was just okay.
Webb, I know Sinners and Weapons. That's no Minecraft movie.
Well, first of all, I have only watched the Minecraft movie once, and I wasn't a huge fan. However, I will say this: I did tell this to the group chat the other day. I did the other day watch the live-action Lilo and Stitch, and that movie it's enough.
I want to watch that. I want to watch that. Yeah.
That's a
Where'd
good
you watch
movie.
it at?
The animated is still.
Is it on HBO Max?
Disney Plus.
Yeah, Disney Plus.
Disney. Fuck, I have that.
My next watch is November 12th. I've got it planned out already. It's going to be Freakier Friday.
Yes. Would. To Jamie Lee Curtis. Would.
The Running Man movie with, I'm pretty sure that's the actor from Top Gun Maverick. That looks badass.
Glenn Powell.
With the. Oh yeah, Glenn
The
Powell.
one
That
where
dude
they're like,
fucks.
he's on the TV show and everyone's hunting him down. It hasn't came out yet.
Yeah.
I'll watch that.
But
Glenn Powell's that guy.
All right. That is going to do it for this week's special edition episode of The Untimed Down, brought to you by the Fieldhouse Network. Guys and girls and goblins and ghouls out there, enjoy your Halloween night. Enjoy your trick-or-treating. Stay safe. TP only the
Fuck
people
you,
you
Dan.
know. And we will see you next week. Happy Halloween.
Fuck the Dodgers.
Fuck you, Dan.